Very good morning, everyone. A very good morning and welcome to today's theory class. We are coming back to theory after quite some time. Last week was a holiday. The week before that, we couldn't have our class. Okay, so everybody, after some time, we are coming back to our theory. We are in chapter 5 and we have a little more remaining in chapter 5 before we start chapter 6. Boys, girls, everybody, before we do start where we stopped at, I want to do a small revision on what we have learned earlier. Girls, all of y'all. In chapter 5, we learned there are certain things that are recorded when you connect to a network. Anyone remembers what is recorded when you connect to a network? As soon as you connect to a network, your device is identified using three things. Your MAC address, your IP address, others. What's the third one? Your device name. Excellent. Okay. Your MAC address, your IP address, your device name. Guys, girls, all of y'all, from these three, your MAC address is stored in which part of the computer? Which part of the computer contains your MAC address? There is a specific card in your computer, not SSD. SSD is a storage device. Sorry? ROM, no. Network interface card, very nice. We have something called a network interface card. Your network interface card has a serial number called MAC address. Right, guys, girls, all of y'all, when it came to IP addresses, we learned every computer that connects to the internet has two IP addresses. There were two versions. What were the two versions? IP version 4, IP version 6. From these two, which is the longer one, longer address? Version 6. Version 6 is a much longer address. Right, I'll ask you all something else. Guys, girls, IP addresses can be of two types. One type is where every time you connect to a network, your IP address changes. Dynamic. That's what we call dynamic, right? The opposite was static. We also had something known as a static IP address. You always have the same IP address. Everybody okay with this? You can have a dynamic or a static IP address. Right. Let's keep moving. Anyone remembers the purpose of a switch in a network? What were we using a switch in a network for? To connect other devices. Specifically, what type of devices? Wired devices. Very nice. Everybody, in a network, in a network switch, everybody, we connect only wired devices. Okay. Everybody, router. The router had so many functions. Do you all remember any of them? Your router had many functions to perform. Avik, what about you? Do you remember any of the functions of your router? Abdul? What do you think? Yeah? Gives us internet. I don't like the wording. Connects to the internet service provider. The router connects to SLT, to Dialog, to Mobitel. Your router connects to your internet service provider. That's one function. Another function, before you answer that, 1 second. Data travels in the form of packets. Okay, you all know that now? No? Now go on. Very good. Don't say address. What address will you say? 1 second. We said that. That we said. IP addresses. It stores the IP addresses of all the connected devices. The devices that are connected to it, its IP addresses are stored in the router. So then your router is responsible for doing what? When data packets come to your router knows the IP addresses of all the connected devices now. So what does your router do with these data packets? Exactly. It will send these data packets to the correct device. It knows the IP address of all the devices now. So it then will take the data packets and send it to the correct device. Okay, right. Let's keep moving. Anyone remembers, let's say, for example, in your house, there are certain parts in your house where Wi-Fi signal is quite poor. It's not zero, it's quite poor. Okay, 1 second. What type of a gadget could you use to extend your Wi-Fi signals? You could use a wireless access point, a repeater, or we call it extender, or we call it booster, isn't it? They are all the same devices. Okay, you can use that as well. Right. Everybody, we learned of two network models, or we said network architecture. There is one architecture where there is a very powerful computer managing the network. There is another architecture where computers are simply connected to each other. What server? So the network where you have a server managing the whole network, we were calling that what? I told you if you connect to Uber, you are connected to this type of network architecture. Yeah, so what do we call the network model? We learned of two network models. One is controlled by a server. One is controlled by a server, and one there is no server. Computers are simply connected to each other. Gateway, no. A gateway is responsible for connecting two different networks, no. That's what your router does. Your router connects your home local area network to the internet wide area network. Okay? Client to server. Everyone remembers this, guys, girls. Can you come down to page number? Hurry up, everybody. Page number. Where is it? 96. Yeah, page number 101 for me, it's showing. Have a look at page number 101. It's different for you all. 96 for you all. Okay, 96. It says over here, network architecture. You had peer-to-peer. Peer-to-peer is where computers are simply connected to each other. Look at this diagram here. Computers are simply connected to each other. And we had another one known as client to server. Look at this. It's 101, right? Yeah. You have a server managing all the computers connected to it. What do you call the computers connected to this? The computers that are connected to a server, we call them clients. Okay. Right. Everybody, this is where we stopped at. We saw the benefits, but I'm not going to go through it again. I want to move forward. When you do past paper questions, we'll do some. We'll recall this. Okay. Right. Everybody, can you all move down to page number? There's a question over here. We'll answer this first, and then we'll move. Amar, can you come in front? I feel like you're feeling too sleepy over there. Come somewhere here, Vilu. Everybody, can you come to page number 103? Everybody, page number 103, please. Let's answer this first, and then let's move forward. Right, guys, girls, everyone, answer with me below. Describe two benefits of using a client to server network. You have a network where the server is not the server, it can be many servers are managing the network. What are your benefits? By the way, everyone, can you notice how many marks are being given? 4 marks, which means your point alone is not enough. You have to describe, tell in detail about this point. What can you tell me? Shahid, what do you think? Benefits of client to server. When you use client to server, these are the benefits you have. Where's your book? Yeah. Come on, textbook. Let's start writing. Come on. Okay, everybody, let's start writing. Yeah. Anybody? It's more secure. Not really.
More backup. Backup.
Backup meaning what?
Centralized.
Centralized backup. What do you mean by centralized backup? In this network, who is backing up your data? Your data is all backed up on the server. And it's all backed up on one location. Isn't it? Everybody, shall we first note it down? Benefit number 1, we can say centralized backup. Okay, meaning all data on the network, is automatically backed up to the server computer. Okay, so even if your client computer fails, crashes, breaks, gets stolen, it's a loss for you, but did you lose your data? You don't lose your data because your data is all on the server. Okay, let's go on to say this. So even if any client PC fails, or if any client PC fails, okay, or stops, or we just say if any client PC fails, the data is not lost, as it is stored on the server. Hurry up, hurry up. Okay, right. This is benefit number 1. All your data is backed up to a central location. Okay, right. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Sorry. So how do you write that as a benefit? Take points where you can describe it. Yes, server has high performance. How do you write that as a benefit is the difficult part. Something else we can talk about?
Yes, please.
Centralized administration. We can talk about that. Centralized administration. This is only 1 mark. Now let's describe this. Centralized administration. Meaning all client PCs are managed from where? Everybody on the, if you take Uber's network, if you take Instagram's network, if you take PicMe's network, all of you all are clients on that network. Is it clear? How do they manage your accounts? Do they come to your smartphone to manage it, or do they manage it from the server itself? From the server itself, they manage your account. If they want to, what do you call, block you from the system, they block it from the server itself. If they want to accept your registration from the server, they approve you. Is it clear? If they want to give you a withdraw, what do you call, a refund from the server, they do it. Is it clear? This is what we call centralized administration, meaning all client PCs are managed directly from the server itself. Okay. Then guys, I'll tell you all one more. No need to write it. You can, when it's client to server, you can access your account from any device. What were we calling this? Excellent. Roaming profiles. Roaming profile means what? You can access your Uber account, your email account, your PicMe account, your whatever online account. You can access it from any device. You only need to have an internet connection and know the username and password. Agree with me, right? Your email account, any device you can access it from, as long as you have an internet connection and you know the username and password. Right, everybody, let's move. Things are going to get complex today. Okay, done? Ritesh, Navik, all of you are done there? Right, everybody, keep your writing books with you and look at my screen. Because we're going to learn lots of new words today. Okay, Aman, you're done there? Okay, right. So everyone get ready now. Okay, done now? Right, everyone, let's get moving now. Like I told you all, lots of new words coming up today. Okay, so let's look at my screen. Everybody, can you also look at the marking scheme for a minute? I'll give you all a minute to read the marking scheme also. Just below the marking scheme is there. I'm sure you will see answers you never ever thought of. Okay, also see what the examiner is not accepting. What does he not accept? If you just say easier to share data without explaining how, you do not, do not accept it. Everyone, students online, can you all read the marking scheme answers also? There will for sure be words and answers that you all never ever thought of. Okay? Hurry up, you are very late.
What do they mean by centralized administration?
One second. Boys, Umair, please, don't sit there, please. I can't see you. Come front. What did you tell me?
So what do they mean, like centralized administration to roll out updates?
Okay, so let's say, for example, Uber has updated their app. Where do they update it on? On their server. And they put it on the Play Store or the App Store. And then from there, all the clients go and update it. They don't come, what do you call, individually to every single client's computer and update it, right? It's done on the server. Everybody received the update. Right, boys, girls, everyone. Now look at my screen. Keep your writing book with you all, or keep the textbook also with you all. Here and there, we'll take down some notes. Okay, keep it open and look at my screen. Right, everybody, boys, look over here below. Everyone, look over here. Can you all see the heading below this? The operating system of a server computer. Everyone, we all know what an operating system is now. In chapter 2, we spoke about the operating system and the roles of the operating system. Okay, now we are going to see the operating system of a server computer has a few different functionalities. Everybody with me? The operating system of a server computer has some extra functionalities. It's managing many users now. Let's see what they are. All right, can you guys read it now? A network operating system, none of your computers will be using this, only server computers will be using this, okay, or allows a server computer to communicate on a network. It has some additional functionality here. Let's see what these additional functionality are. Number one, everyone, number one, what does it do? It checks the usernames and passwords that you submit. When you get on to, now Uber, you're always logged in now. When you're logging in for the first time, the server computer, Uber server, will check your mobile number and password, for example. Is it clear? When you're logging into Gmail, Gmail server will check your username and password. I'm going to ask you one more question. Specifically, which server is responsible for dealing with username and password? Very nice. Authentication server. Specifically, authentication server is responsible for checking your username and password. Read point number 2, everybody. What does your server computer do? Separates user accounts and ensures that users cannot access each other's separate files. Did you all understand that? The server computer is responsible for separating your accounts. When you log into your Uber Eats account, you can only see your orders. You don't get to see what other people have ordered. Agree? Okay. When I log into my email account, I can only see my emails. There is no way I can see the other emails. Somebody else's emails, there is no way I can see it. Who is separating these emails for us? They are all the emails. My email, your email are all on the same server. We are all using Gmail, right? All our emails are on the same server. But the operating system is separating them. These emails are for this particular user. These emails are only for this user. Everybody okay with that? Can you all read that second point again? Your network operating system is responsible for separating user files. Okay? So users do not see files that are not theirs. Okay? Then number 3, providing access to network storage. Network storage means what? Where is the storage? Is it on your device or is it on the server? Abdul, when you talk about network storage, the storage is not on your local, is not on your laptop, it's not on your smartphone. Where is it? It's on the server. Think about your emails. Where are your emails stored? Not on your local storage. Emails are stored on the server computer. And normally server computers have a limit of storage they give you, right? If you want more, they'll tell you you need to start paying. So for example, Google Drive gives you 15 GB. Once you reach 15 GB, they'll keep bothering you to upgrade it. Everybody okay with this? Can you all read that point again? The server computer will provide you with access to network storage on the server. Okay? And it might also provide you with access to certain resources such as a printer. I have no example to give you all because you guys are not connected to an office network. But in certain offices like a bank, what did I tell you? We will have a server computer dedicated for what? Printing, right? I told you like a bank, hospital. Employees can't just print whatever they want. It's extremely confidential data. So you have a server to manage all the printouts. So any printout that is taken, the server will record it. And then somebody has to approve it. Somebody has to give permission for it. Everybody okay with this? In places like hospitals, banks and all, you have a dedicated server just to handle printouts. Are we all good with this? Okay, so guys, what did we just talk about? The functions of a network operating system. Everybody okay with this? Okay, right, let's move down then. Everyone, now we're going to learn so many new words coming up now. Can you guys see the heading over here? Securing. Give me another word for securing. You want to protect. Shall I put that word on top, everybody? Okay, just put an arrow above securing and say protecting. Okay, you do not want unauthorized users to understand your data. Akib, I cannot see you at all. Can you come and sit this side? This pillar is blocking you. Yeah. Come and sit on this side. Okay. Everybody, can you all note down protecting? Another word for securing basically means you're protecting your data. Okay, everyone. Guys, what's a problem? What's a fear we have on a network? When you're connected to a network, does a hacker have to physically be next to you to steal your data? No, he can be on the other side of the world and he can still steal your data. Everybody okay with this? So one of the biggest disadvantages with networks are what? They have so many advantages. The biggest disadvantage with any network is your data can be stolen. Sorry? Hackers can hack you. This any internet service, no matter how awesome it is, the disadvantage is what? You're vulnerable to being hacked. You're vulnerable to your data being stolen. Everyone okay with this? So we'll see how we can protect it. Can you guys read number 1? Everyone read number 1 below. To access the network, users must enter what? Username and password. So those who do not know the username and password, sorry, you can't access it. Agree? You can click forgot password, but then again it will ask you some more questions, isn't it? Which only the person who created the password will know. Everyone okay with this? But is this the best? Is password the best? Is it possible for people to figure out your password? Or is it possible for people to see you typing your password and then figure it out? Possible, right? So password is not the best, but it's one of the ways to protect your network. Everyone okay with this? Okay, so when you log into your email, you're logging on to Gmail's network. Gmail will tell you email and password, please. Once you enter that properly, you can log in. All good? Shahid, all of you. Okay. Read the second one. We have something called a firewall. Okay, everybody, think of your firewall as a security guard. Where do we place a security guard? Inside the building or at the entrance of a building? At the entrance, like just outside the building, we keep the security guard. Is it clear? Again, remind me, data travels in the form of packets. So your firewall will inspect data packets. Everybody okay with this? Your firewall will inspect every data packet entering the network. Just like how we have told the security guard, this is what you're allowed. Sorry, this is what's allowed inside Platinum. This is what's not allowed. We have told the security guard. We have given certain rules to security guard. If you see these items inside the bag, don't allow it inside. Isn't it? Your firewall does the exact same thing. Every packet coming into the network, what does your firewall do? Stops it, inspects it. If there are any data in it that violates the network rules, it's blocked. Sounds good? Okay. Can you guys keep reading it? A firewall is used at the gateway. Gateway meaning the entrance. Okay. So if you think about it, my router connects. What are the two networks my router connects? Be more specific, everybody. I have a router here. Through this, I access the internet. Through this router, I access the internet now. Right now, my tab, my laptop are all connected to this router. So up to here, I have a local area network. Agree? Up to here, I have a local area network. Then through the SIM card, I go to what type of a network? Wide area network. When I access the internet, it's a wide area network. Who is the gateway? Or what is the gateway? The router is the gateway. Everybody okay? So where do you keep your firewall? Your firewall is right here. Okay, your firewall right now, it's a software. I'm going to show it to you all. Your firewall is mostly here. Or if you want, you can have a firewall on your laptop. Everyone look at my laptop. Look at my screen. F-I-R-E. Can you guys see the firewall Windows is giving me? So I have a firewall on my laptop. So any data before it enters my laptop, the firewall will deal with it. Everyone okay with this? Right. Can you guys keep reading it? Keep reading it below. Everyone, come on. What does a firewall do? Prevents unauthorized users from accessing your network. So a hacker is trying to break into your network. A firewall prevents it from happening. Everyone okay with this? Guys, girls, all of you all, read the third point. Checks where? No, I haven't told you all something. Read it below. It doesn't only check what's coming in. It also checks what is going out. Now here at Platinum, the security guard doesn't check you all when you are going out, no. But for example, like supermarkets, staff who are working in a supermarket, when they come in, their bags are checked. When they are leaving, also their bags are checked to see if they are lifting anything outside. Everybody okay with this? So normally security guards check people when they come in and people when they go out. Just like that, a firewall, it checks data packets as they come in and data packets as they go out. Everybody okay with this? Sometimes a hacker might be stealing your data. He managed to get in and now he's stealing your data. So then sometimes a firewall can stop him from stealing it. Everybody okay with this? So what do you all have to remember about a firewall? It checks data packets as they enter and exit a network. So it prevents what? It prevents unauthorized access. Everybody okay with it? Somebody trying to break into your network without permission, the firewall stops it. Boys, girls, look at this. Look at my screen now. I did not create these rules. My operating system on its own created these rules. Pritish, all of you all look here. Okay, everyone look at these rules here. So can you all read? One second, I'll zoom in. Read this, guys. What does it say over here? What does it say over here? Allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall. So over here, I can control what enters my network and what should not enter my network. Can you guys see? Do you all know the difference between a private network and a public network? A private network is a network where you know who is connecting to the network, like your home network. Public network is a network where you do not know who is on this network. Like for example, you go to Barista or you go to a coffee shop, you go to the airport, you do not know who is on that network, right? You do not know who else is on that network. So we call that a what? A public network. A private network is where you know who else is on that network. So guys, can you all see over here? Look at this all join router. I do not know what this program is. Boys, look here below. This all joined router, what has my firewall said? In a private network, it's allowed to access, it's allowed to enter. But in a public network, do not allow it to enter. Okay, like this, there are so many rules over here. Look at this. Core networking diagnostics. I do not know what this is even. Okay, my operating system on its own created these rules. It has said in a private network, don't allow it. In a public network also, don't allow it. Okay, Ahmad, are you with me? Okay, everyone? Right. So we have now seen two ways to protect your network. What are the two ways? Zero-day exploits. Those we haven't come to yet, Yamin. Okay. So far we have gone through firewall and passwords. Okay. Right. Right. Everyone, can you come down to encryption? Everybody, can you come down to encryption? This is one of the best ways to protecting your network. Everybody okay with this? Encryption is one of the best ways to protecting your network. Let's see how. Can you guys read it? Everyone, this is something throughout the syllabus I'll keep talking about. Can you guys read it? And when you come to A-levels, guys, we'll be learning in detail how this works. Encryption is the process of encoding or scrambling or jumbling your data during transmission so that unauthorized users, people in the middle, hackers in the middle, are prevented from being able to understand it. Everybody okay with this? What happens in encryption, guys? When you are sending computer to Daraz's server, let's say you're on Daraz's website, you have entered your card details. You're worried, right? If somebody in the middle can read your card details, right? Isn't it? So what does encryption do? When you click on submit, when you click on OK, it has to go to Daraz's server now. So during transmission, it gets jumbled, it gets scrambled into an unreadable format. So even if a hacker gets hold of the data, will he understand anything? He will understand absolutely nothing. Okay, boys, over here. Okay, can you guys go through it again? There are two types of encryption methods. We have one called symmetric and we have one called public. Everybody, I'm going to give you all a very simple example of encryption. So everybody look over here. I'll give you all a simple example. Okay, we'll take the word, what shall we say? Escape. The word is escape. I want to encrypt this into an unreadable format. So I'm going to use a mathematical formula to make it unreadable. So nobody in the middle will understand that I have written escape. You get it? I'm giving you all a very simple example. So what is my formula? Every letter shift it 3 places in front. Every letter shift it 3 places in front. So E will become what? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So E will become H. S will become P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. Then C will become A, B, C, D, E, F. Then A will become A, B, C, D. P will become M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. And E will become A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So guys, if you get a message like this, would you understand anything in it? Absolutely not. Now, this is a very simple formula. In real life, nobody uses such a simple formula. Is it clear? So what do? When I have an entire message, let's say I'm sending my card details or my delivery details or my personal details, I'm worried, right? A hacker in the middle can understand it. So what will Daraz's server do? What will Ikman's server do? What will Uber's server do? What will Amazon's server do? It will encrypt this data into an unreadable format. Who knows the formula? Who knows the password? Who knows the key? Only the server computer will know it. Everybody okay with this? So anybody in the middle, if they get hold of the data, no problem. You can take it, but you will not understand it. Everybody will understand encryption now. Okay. This is what we call it. And it's the best method. Okay. Still, it's up to today. It's the best method to protecting your data. Are we all okay with this? Right. Can you guys read the two types of encryptions? Boys, Kritish, all of you all? Can you all read the two types of encryption? Number one, what do we have? Symmetric key encryption. How does this work? How does symmetric key encryption work? Shall we highlight the keywords? Yes. Everybody, 1 second. Above the word key, everyone. Above the word key, can you all put the word formula? Everyone, above the word key, put the word formula below. Above the word key, put formula. When we say key, what am I referring to? I'm referring to a mathematical formula. Even though we say key, I'm talking about a formula. Okay. So the same formula is used to encrypt. What's the opposite of encrypt? Decrypt. The same formula is used to decrypt. So everybody, to encrypt, what was my formula? +3. To decrypt, it will be -3. The same formula. Okay. The same key is used to encrypt and decrypt. Look at public key encryption, or we say asymmetric. You can put this word over here. Public key or asymmetric. Here what happens? Two different keys. One key is used to encrypt. A completely different key is used to decrypt. So which one do you think is more secure?
Public key.
Asymmetric, or we say public key. Okay, because two completely different keys are being used. Okay, everyone, did you all take it down? Can you all just put a note over here? This is much more secure. Okay, just put a note next to public key and say this is a lot more secure. Okay, come on, boys, everybody. Okay, just having too much of talking. Come on, everyone. Okay, what is that? Right. So everybody, now let's see some more ways of protecting your network. So guys, I'm telling you all guys again and again, encryption is the best. When it comes to protecting your data, if you encrypt it, figuring out the formula is so difficult. Nobody ever uses +3 -3. They use a very complex mathematical formula. So chances of figuring it out are very, very low. And on top of that, if it's public key, two different formulas, it becomes even more complicated. Okay, right. So guys, what are the three methods you all know now to protecting your network, boys, all of you all?
Passwords.
Firewall, encryption. Awesome. Right, guys, girls, everybody. Again, we're going to talk about encryption used in Wi-Fi networks. In Wi-Fi networks, in your houses, guys, in an office, guys, to protect your Wi-Fi network from unauthorized users, you can use something called WEP. But WEP is not the best. There's something better than that, but you all need to know about it. Can you guys read it? It is easier to intercept data in a wireless network, in a Wi-Fi network, than in a wired network. Didn't we already learn this in chapter 4? Benefits of wired over wireless. Wired connections are more secure than wireless. Right, keep reading it. You can use WEP to secure your wireless network. Everybody okay with this? Right, how does it work? Read it. It is the least secure wireless method. It is the least secure. It's not the best. This is because what? Exactly. This is because every device uses the same key. The same formula is used for every device to encrypt and decrypt. So it's not the best. Guys, girls, if any of you all have set up your router at home, you get to choose whether you want a WEP password or a WPA password. And you guys will always choose WPA. Because WPA, we are going to learn it now, is more secure than WEP. Okay, girls behind, all of y'all. Okay, can you guys go through it? Can you guys read WPA now? You all should know what it stands for. WEP is Wireless Encryption Protocol. WPA is Wi-Fi Protected Access. Can you guys read WPA now? Everyone, come on. Girls behind, Navangi, all of y'all should be with me. Come on over here. WPA is a security protocol designed to provide better encryption. How better? Keep reading it. Generates a new key for each device. Every device gets a new formula. Not only that, read the next sentence. New keys are provided for every packet of data. Every packet of data is also using a different key. So this is super secure. Okay, girls over there, all of y'all. Okay. WPA is a lot more secure than WEP. Okay, everybody, can you all read that again? Can you all write over here? More secure than WEP. We have mentioned it, right? We have mentioned, not necessary. In today's world, guys, can you all just note this down? In today's world, we are using WPA2. Everybody okay with this? Everyone? In today's world, we are using WPA2. So boys, girls, everyone now look at my screen. What did I tell you? When you put a Wi-Fi password, it is either what? When you put a Wi-Fi password for your Wi-Fi connection, it is WEP or WPA. Agree? Everyone? When you put a Wi-Fi password, it's WEP or WPA. Now, boys, girls, look over here. When you put a password, what happens to your data? Your data becomes encrypted, meaning nobody can understand it, right? For you to understand it, what do you need to enter? You need to enter a password, right? Everyone, look here. Boys, look here. I'm going to click on this A3 here. What does it say over here? Yeah. It says secured. Everyone, I'm looking here. It says secured over here. Secured over here means what? There is a password involved. It is blocked. There is a password involved. Right now, my laptop can't understand the data coming out of A3. Everybody okay with this? My laptop right now cannot understand the data A3 is putting out. What should I enter for my laptop to understand it? I have to enter the password. The password is basically what is my password? Encryption key, the formula, right? My password is, when I enter a password here, I'm basically entering a formula to decrypt the data. Everyone okay with this? Right now, my laptop cannot talk to this router because this router is, you can say, what do you call, emitting scrambled data. My laptop can't understand it. If I want my laptop to talk to this router, I have to enter the correct key, the correct password. When I put the correct password, then the data coming out of A3 will make sense to my laptop. Then my laptop can connect with it. Yes. No, I put the Wi-Fi password. Okay, the Wi-Fi password can be WEP or WPA. In today's world, what version are we using? WPA2. Are we all okay with this? In today's world, we are using WPA2. I wish I could log into the router and show you all, but I'm unable to do that right now. But if you guys are ever setting up your router at home, they will ask you what type of password, what type of security do you want? Do you want it to be open? Open means what? Not secure, meaning no password at all. Open means no password at all. WEP is also there, which is not the best. WPA2 is also there. Everyone okay with this? Right. Can you guys keep moving down now? Read the next one. Everyone, can we have a look at the next one? Virtual private network. Okay. It's virtually private. Okay. All right. Can you guys read it? A VPN provides access to a private LAN from a remote location. Read it. I'll explain it to you all shortly. Read the second sentence also. The connection to this local area network is created using the infrastructure of a public network like the internet. Sounds very confusing. Okay. It sounds very confusing. It's like this. All of y'all assume you are connected to your house network. Your house network is connected to the internet. Everybody okay with this? Within your house network, you're activating VPN. You know what VPN will do? VPN is going to create a private network for you inside your house network. What do I mean by private? Private means it becomes hidden. Others cannot see it. Are we all okay with this? Within your house network is clearly visible to anyone and everyone. Everybody okay with this? Within this public network, you create a VPN network, which means it's virtually private. Nobody can see this network. Everyone okay with this? How does it become hidden? How does your network become hidden? Let's see how. Okay, can you guys read the next one? I'll tell you how it becomes hidden. Can you guys read the next one? Data that is sent using VPN is automatically encrypted. Can we all remember this? Data that is sent in a VPN network is automatically encrypted. So nobody in the middle is going to understand it. Okay. Now guys, how does it hide your network? If any of y'all have used VPN, what happens to your location? It changes the location, right? So the moment you connect to VPN, it will say you're from Spain, or you're from Russia, or you're from California, isn't it? What does VPN do? VPN changes your location so you don't appear to be from your house. It looks like you're coming from another country. Everybody okay with this? When a hacker wants to target, let's say the hacker wants to target Platinum's the network I'm using in Platinum. So what does he do? He has to, what do you call, corner Platinum's network, right? Now what happens when I create VPN? When I use VPN, what happens to my network? My network is no longer in Platinum. Now my network goes to Spain. Is it clear? So is the hacker even going to see my network? He's not. He's only focused on Platinum's network. But what have I done? I'm using a special software called VPN, which turns my network to appear from Spain. So he doesn't even see my network. Doesn't that improve my security a lot more? It immediately shoots up my security, isn't it? The guy can't even see my network. It's virtually hidden. Then guys, girls, let's say Platinum has blocked social media. Let's say, for example, Platinum has blocked social media on all their routers. When I use VPN, whose rules am I following? I'm following Spain's rules, isn't it? I'm not following Platinum's because now my network has changed its location to Spain. You get it? So I'm following that country's rules and regulations. So will I be able to access social media now? I will be able to because I'm not going through Platinum's network anymore. Using VPN, my location has changed. Everyone okay with this? Right. Can you guys read the benefits of using VPN? Read the benefits of using or why somebody would use VPN. Everyone, can you read why? So you're accessing your company's network from home. A company's network has extremely secure data. Agree? When you're working from home, your what do you call? Your company has extremely secure data. Okay, so your company will normally give you a paid VPN package, and they'll say when you're working from home, access the company's network using VPN. Everyone okay with this? Read number 2, reason number 2 why you will use VPN. When you're making payments online, you're worried your credit card details will be stolen. Okay, so you can use VPN. Read number 3. You do not want other people monitoring your online activity. Is it clear? You're worried that your online activity is being monitored. The moment you use VPN, it becomes difficult for people to track you. Everyone okay with this? This is the third reason. Read another reason. You want to access a network that has been blocked. Let's say, for example, Sri Lanka has blocked social media. At a time that was happening, right? During the East attack time, social media was completely blocked. What were many individuals doing? They were switching on to VPN. When you switch on to VPN, your location changes. So you now follow the rules of that location. So now social media all of a sudden opens up for you. Are we all okay with this? Okay. Can you guys go through it again? Reasons why we use VPN. Everyone. Can you all go through reasons why VPN is used? Everyone, come on, go through VPN below. So we have seen username and password. We have seen firewall. Go on, help me. We have seen encryption. Then we have seen WEP. Tell me the full form. Encryption protocol. It's not the best, but it's there. Something better than that is Wi-Fi protected access. Then VPN. Okay, where you basically change your location, where you become virtually private. Private as in you still exist on a network, but your location is showing you from somewhere else. It appears like you are somebody else. Okay, right. Then guys, the files meaning? No. VPN only affects your connection. You get it? You mean the data stored on your device? No, that doesn't get changed. Right, everybody, can you all read the next one? File access rights. Everybody, when you have a network, guys, think about a hospital network, a banking network. No, think about a supermarket network. In a supermarket, guys, I have used this example many times. Is the cashier allowed to do whatever she wants on the network? No, she can only create a bill. Can she modify a bill? Can she change prices? Can she cancel a bill? She can't. She can only create a bill. If she wants to change the price, who does she have to call? She has to call the manager. Manager has to come, log into his account. He has rights to change prices. Everybody imagine Platinum had a student information system where you guys can see your marks. You guys can log on to the network to see your marks. You all can only view your marks. Can you all modify your marks? If you all can modify, security is 0. Isn't it? Then what about the teacher? The teacher can view your marks, plus she can modify your marks. What about accountant? Does the accountant need any access to your marks? No. Absolutely no. The accountant will be denied access to your marks. But will the accountant be able to change your fee details? Yes. Yes. Will the teacher be able to change your fee details? No. The teacher will be denied access to your fee details. Are we all okay with this? This is what we call file access rights. Can you guys read it? Everyone, boys, girls, read it below. File access rights are also known as file permissions. Where do we use it? We use it for individual files, folders, drivers, and they ensure that users are either allowed to read only or allowed to read and write to the file. Everybody okay with this? File access rights are basically you're controlling what users can do on the network. Think about Uber Eats, guys. Restaurant menus, you can only view. The restaurant owner can modify only his menu, isn't it? He can't go around modifying other menus, right? The restaurant owner can only modify his menu. Okay, right. These are what we call file access rights, and we use it to protect a network. Okay. Right, we have two more, guys. Let's have a look at those two. Everybody read the next one. The next one doesn't directly protect us, boys, all of y'all. The next one doesn't directly protect us, but read it. We have something called a transaction log. Everyone look at me below. Think about a CCTV camera. What does a CCTV camera do? It records everything that happens. Does it directly stop a thief from breaking in? It might put fear in the thief. It might scare the thief. If you break in, everyone will know you broke in, isn't it? But can the thief still break in? He can still break in. Similarly, we have something called transaction logs. What does it do? No. Read. All network activity can be recorded. So what does a transaction log do? It records everything that happened in a network. Who logged in? What time did they log in? What did they do? What did they click? What did they change? You get it? Every single thing is recorded. Okay, so if something goes wrong, what do? Suddenly the network crashes. We go through the transaction log to see what happened when this crash took place. Who was online? What did they click? What did they submit? What did they, we go through the logs to see when the problem took place. It's like, for example, if there's a robbery in a building, what do? They go through the They go through the CCTV recording to see how did this robbery take place, isn't it? Transaction logs are the same. When something goes wrong, you immediately go through the logs to see who was online. What did they do? Okay. Can you guys read transaction log? Read the last paragraph. Although it does not directly secure the network, a transaction log can help you identify who was online when this took place, which computers, what networks were accessed. Okay. Come on, everyone. And then we have one more, which is backup. Everybody, can you read backup now? Backup also doesn't directly protect you, but in case you lose your data, in case your data is stolen, you at least have a backup. You have a copy of it somewhere else. Yes, it's a loss for you, but at least you have not lost your data. Everybody okay with this? A backup basically ensures you do not lose your data. Can you guys read it? Creating a copy of all data in a network in case the original is stolen or lost. Are we all good? Okay. Right, everybody, we are moving away from here now. I'm going to answer this question. So everybody, can you all recall the list again? Usernames, passwords, firewalls, encryption, the wireless encryption protocol, Wi-Fi protected access. Yes.
Virtual private network.
Virtual private network.
File access rights.
File access rights.
Transaction logs.
Transaction logs. And backups. Okay. Right. Everybody, can you come down to this question over here? From the 2019 past paper. some data needs to be encrypted when it is transferred. Describe how encryption helps keep data secure. Yes. Yes, everyone give it a try, please. Everyone, come on, give it a try. Oh, okay. Coming soon. Okay, it's come on, write it. Boys, girls, everyone, let's start writing it. What does encryption do? You can say encryption scrambles data into an unreadable format. Unreadable format. So even if this data is stolen or intercepted, you know what intercepted means? While it is going from computer A to computer B, if somebody gets hold of it in the middle, we say intercepted. So even if this data is stolen or intercepted, the hacker would not be able to understand it. Okay? Come on, everyone. Let's work on this. Okay? Right, we are moving down. All done? Question from 2020 past paper. Schools must comply with data protection laws. I haven't taught you all data protection yet. Okay, explain why teachers should use a VPN to access files on school servers. Everybody, explain why teachers should use a VPN to access file on school servers. Okay, shall we first mention the data on the school servers is what do you call confidential data? Everybody, let's first mention that the data on the school server would be confidential. Okay, so let's explain the data on the school server is confidential data. So teachers must use VPN so that their network becomes private so that their network becomes private and all data transmitted becomes, everybody, when you use VPN, your transmitted data gets what? Encrypted, so that their network becomes private and all data transmitted within the network gets encrypted. So no unauthorized user will be able to understand it. Everybody okay with this? Give me a second, I'll just take attendance. 1 second, everybody. Okay, hurry up. Hurry up, please. So that no unauthorized user will be able to understand it. Okay. Right, guys, can I read the marking scheme? Previous question also, I forgot to tell you how to read the marking scheme. Everyone, read the two marking scheme answers below. What you're waiting for? Both the marking scheme answers. Read the first one and the second one. This one, you both the marking scheme answers. Okay, come on, let's read both. They will write the full answer. They told it out. Everyone, marking scheme answer also, please read with it. In the break, I'll show it to you. Okay, go to the marking scheme answer. All right, boys, girls, everybody, let's have a look at the next one. Done. Over here it says Judy sets file permissions on her online accounts. Which one of these is a benefit of doing this? Secures data. Okay. File permissions. Another word for file permissions can be file access rights. Describe how WPA, which stands for protected access. Wi-Fi protected access is more secure than WEP, which is wireless encryption protocol. Yes, anybody? Yeah, each packet and each device, no? Okay, everybody, what shall we say over here? WPA, boys, WPA generates a new key. Everyone know what key means, right? A new formula, a new password. Generates a new key for every device on the network, for every device on the network, and also for every data packet. While WEP uses the same key for every device. Okay, this is what makes WPA so much more secure than WEP. Read the marking scheme answer also thereafter. Come on, everyone. Okay. WPA. Everyone read the marking scheme answer also. Okay. And guys, girls, with that, we will be starting chapter number 6. Okay. Everybody, one quick announcement, guys. Tomorrow we will not be doing practicals. We will continue with theory again tomorrow. Because again, next Monday is a holiday. Okay. So we are quite behind in theory. In practical, we are with the syllabus. I mean, we are on schedule. So everybody, tomorrow again, we continue with theory. Okay. Tomorrow again, please bring your textbooks, writing books, all that. We continue with theory again tomorrow. Okay. Right, guys, girls, let's move down then. Everybody, we are moving down again. Right, students, everybody, we are back and we're going to start chapter number 6. Everybody, can you all go through the heading over here? Everyone, in chapter 5, boys. In chapter 5, the last part was methods to protecting your network. No? Now we're going to look at the opposite of it in chapter 6. What are the risks to a network? Okay. So everybody, can you all first read this introduction? Nothing to explain here. Just read it to yourselves. Just read it to yourself, guys. We heavily use networks in today's world. Almost all our activities are connected to networks, isn't it? Okay, so keep reading it. Our data contains a lot of personal or financial information. Okay, extremely valuable information is being transmitted. So because of this, digital systems are targeted by criminals, okay, who try to access the data so that they can use it to commit fraud. Fraud meaning they can use it to pretend that they are you, or they can use it to trick other people. Okay. Okay. So boys, girls, are you with me? Come on, read over here. You need to be aware of what's going on when you operate online. Okay. Come on, hurry up. Hurry up. Okay, right. Let's get started. So everybody, risk number one. Everyone, can you read the heading here? Risk number one is what? Unauthorized access. Somebody is using your device without your permission. Read it, everyone. Bold words first, please. Access to networks by users who do not have permission, who are not permitted to access them, is what we call unauthorized access. Keep reading it. This is something, yes, Sachin, something very common. Okay. Keep reading it, guys. Unauthorized users can access or can attempt to gain access to network directly by themselves. Everyone, Zahir, all of y'all, we now understand the meaning of unauthorized access, right? Somebody is using your network or your device without your permission. Okay, right. What is the problem in it? Can everyone read the next one? Sometimes hackers will directly break into your network. Okay, for example, they might know the password to your network, or for example, they would hack into your network. They would break into your network. Sometimes, guys, can you all read the next one? Alternatively, they may create software that runs thousands of times per second on devices, inputting multiple passwords in order to gain access. Everyone okay with this? Sometimes, guys, I was going to tell you all that. Sometimes there are certain hackers, what do? They create a software that will automatically keep trying different passwords until it gets the correct password. But in today's world, is it possible to enter the wrong password more than 5 times? No, more than 5 times you enter the wrong password, it locks you out, isn't it? So in today's world, this doesn't really work, because many online systems have a security feature where wrong password thrice and system gets locked. You cannot use it at all. Okay, but certain systems that do not have this feature, hackers can keep trying different passwords until they get the correct one. Can you guys read the next sentence? This is a scary one. Sometimes devices on a network can be targeted by unauthorized users in order to be used as a botnet. You know what this means? Sometimes what does a hacker do? He uses your computer to hack into another network. So on the transaction log, whose IP address gets recorded? In the transaction log. You know what a transaction log is now, right? We know transaction log records everything that took place in a network. So your IP address gets recorded as being the device that was present when the hacking attack took place. Everybody okay with this? You all understand what a botnet is now? A botnet is a computer that is used for malicious purposes. So sometimes a hacker, he wants to hack into a bank server computer, but he's worried his IP address will get exposed. So what does he do? He breaks into the banking network and uses an employee's PC, to hack into the bank server. So on the transaction log, the employee's IP address only gets registered. Okay, everybody. Sounds good. Read the next sentence. Read the next sentence. Botnets are a group of computers that have their resources used for harmful purposes. Not only used to crash websites, they are used they're used to hack into a server, to steal data. Okay.
They're used for DDoS attacks.
Yes, distributed denial of service. Everybody, read the next one. Sometime in today's world also, sometimes what happens? Somebody else's WhatsApp account is used in order to trick users, isn't it? Sometimes you get a message from your own friend's WhatsApp account requesting for you to transfer money that they'll pay it back to you the next day, isn't it? But what you do not know is that somebody else is using their WhatsApp account. Okay, in Telegram. Okay, but any online service, guys, sometimes what happens is somebody else's online account is used to trick users. Okay, right. Can you guys read the second one? Risk number one. Boys, all of y'all, risk number one. Unauthorized access. Okay, Ashwin, all of you all, come on. Can you guys go through risk number 2? Deliberate damage, purpose damage, intentional damage done by malware. Everybody, on top of malware, can you all please put harmful program? On top of malware, just put the text harmful program. Hurry up. Okay. On top of malware, just put the text harmful program. So everybody, everyone, can you all read with me? This harmful program or this malware can show messages or play sounds or delete files or reprogram how your system works. Okay? All good? Read the next paragraph. We have a malware known as ransomware. What does ransomware do? Exactly. So ransomware basically gets into your device and encrypts all your data. Everybody okay with it? Sometimes you try to download Office package for free off the internet. It says click here to download. You download it and then you click on it to install. What does it do? It installs a malware on your computer. What does this malware do? It encrypts all your data. So now can you read it? You can't read. When you open a file, it's all jumbled, gibberish on your screen. You don't understand a single word. And then the message appears. What does the message say? Exactly. All your data has been encrypted. If you want the password, if you want the key, you have to pay so much to my crypto account. Everyone okay with this? Can you guys read this? Everyone read this, guys. So what does a malware do? It gets into your device. Firewall, no, it's disguised to look like a useful software. So it will say it's the Office 2019 package. So firewall will consider, okay, it's a set of software setup, now get in. Once it gets in, it starts doing all sorts of things. Okay. Everyone okay with this? So what does ransomware do? It gets in, encrypts all your data. So you don't understand anything. Okay. Can you guys see this image I have given you all? Everybody have a look at this image here below. Warning. Your files have been encrypted. Encrypted meaning all your files are now jumbled into an unreadable format. You can open the Word document, you can open the Excel document, but will you understand anything inside it? Answer is no, it will be all jumbled up. And then message will appear. If you want the key, you have to make such a payment within 10 days, within 14 days to this cryptocurrency account or this Bitcoin account. Okay. Right. So far, 2 problems I have given you all. Unauthorized access, somebody hacks into your device. And number 2, deliberate damage by malware. Malware comes in and creates havoc on your computer. Number 3, this is an oops moment. What is it? Accidental deletion. You mistakenly, I'm sure many of us have gone through this. You go and format the wrong storage device. You delete the wrong file. You replace the wrong file. Can you guys go through this? Users can sometimes delete files or even entire contents of a drive by mistake. Okay, without realizing it, you deleted the wrong files. This can happen if, can you guys go through it? They press a key on a keyboard by accident. Guys, when you press delete, does it ask you, are you sure you want to delete? No, right? It directly deletes the file. So sometimes mistakenly you press a key, your file gets deleted. Or for example, you format the wrong storage device. Okay, both of you all. The next one, while you're working on your files, the power suddenly switches off. Okay, this can happen to you. I hope it doesn't, but during our practical exams, guys, keep saving your work as you go along. Okay, you guys saw some of you all in Dreamweaver, what happened? Suddenly the software crashed. All the work that you were doing just disappeared. Okay, so guys, what is your solution for accidental deletion?
Backups.
Regularly save it, back up your data. Okay. All right, can you guys read the next one? There's a question paper. There's a question over here. What does it say over here? Zara tries watching an online video. Many of us would have faced these. When you try watching online videos, what happens? Ads keep popping up, right? And the moment you click to close the ad, what happens? It redirects you somewhere else. You never know what website it's going to take you to. Sorry? For a new tab. Something else opens up. You never know what's going to open up. So guys, read this. She has got this message. What has happened? Your files are no longer accessible. Can I get access to my files? Yes, you need to make a payment. How long do I have? 14 days. How much do I have to pay? So much to this Bitcoin account. Everybody, you know why they're using Bitcoin?
Because it's hard to find.
Exactly. Tracing is impossible. If you say bank account, you have to give your name, your account number, your branch, all those details you have to give. You can then trace the person. So here, what do? In Bitcoin, you can never trace whose account this is. Are we good? So guys, they're telling you to describe. 4 marks are being given. What has happened to Zara?
She has fallen to ransomware.
Okay.
All her data has been encrypted. She should pay a sum of money to get the decrypting key.
Okay. So everybody, I'm going to note it down over here. You can say Zara's data. Everybody, Zara's data or files, Zara's files have been affected by a malware known as ransomware. What has this malware done?
Encrypted all of her data.
This malware has encrypted all her files. In order to decrypt it, Zara has to do what?
Pay some of money.
Has to make a payment within 14 days. Come on, everyone, can we talk about this? Zara's files have been affected by a malware known as ransomware. The next problem, guys, I want everyone looking at my screen. It's going to take some time for me to explain it to you all. So next we have a problem called phishing, and many of you all, if you all go and check your emails and your SMSs and your WhatsApp messages, you all will notice these phishing messages do exist. We'll talk about it.
Understand?
How do hackers know the hack? Yeah, how do they study? We can study hacking. There is something known as ethical hacking. Ethical hacking is hacking where you hack. Example. Why? I'm going to tell you. I'll take it over there. Everybody, there is something known as ethical hacking. Ethical hacking means what? This hacking is you're doing it for a good reason. So say for example, I'm building a website. Okay, I'm building an online e-commerce store. I'm worried about hackers breaking into my site now. So I can I can hire an ethical hacker who will purposely try to break into my site. Okay, exactly. And then he will tell me where all the weaknesses are so that I can, correct those so that hackers in the future will not be able to break into my site. Is it clear? So hacking is taught at university. If you learn cybersecurity, we'll also learn ethical hacking. How is hacking done? You can't learn, you will learn the bad things also. If you are to stop the bad things, you have to learn the bad things, isn't it? So you will learn what are the approaches hackers do. Sorry, it is there, yeah. If you are willing to learn, it's there, yes. YouTube has all the content you need, man. Okay, everybody, guys, girls, let's move down now. Everyone, something interesting coming up. Everyone, can we come down to page number 111? Everybody, page number 111. We have something called phishing with PH. Can everyone read it with me? Boys, everyone look at my screen and read below. Phishing is a technique used by criminals to get personal information and payment details from users. Everybody okay with this? What is the purpose behind phishing? To get a user's personal details. So what do? Everyone read the second paragraph. It involves sending large number of messages that appear to be from a real organization. So what happens in phishing? The hacker will send an email to many people. In that email, what will he do? He will pretend to be from a genuine organization. So he will say something like this: your parcel via DHL is on its way. Click here to update your delivery address. Some people fall for this email. You never ordered anything, but when you see DHL is sending you an email, what do? Your curiosity gets the better of you. So what do? You open the email, and what do? They give you a link. They say, click on this link to update your address. When you click on this link, guys, you are taken to a website. This website looks just like DHL, but do you think it's the actual DHL website? Answer is no. DHL logo is there, yellow color background is there, red color font is there. Anybody can design a site like this, right? Isn't it? Anybody can design a site like this. You, without realizing, what do? You enter your personal details on a fake DHL site. Now the hacker knows exactly where you live. So now what does he do? His next step will be, for example, to send you a letter to your house saying your package is at customs. It needs to get cleared. You need to pay what? A $50 clearance fee, and they'll give you an account number to pay it to. You again, you have not ordered anything, but out of curiosity, what do? You go and make the payment. After you make the payment, do you ever hear from them? You don't hear a single word from them. Guys, go home and check your junk folder. Your email junk folder is there, no spam folder is there, no. You will get messages from princes, or kings and queens in Nigeria, or prince from Nigeria saying what? I have over $1 billion I want to hand over to you because I'm going to die you. I want to have a partnership with you. Is it clear? All sorts of messages come. And what do they tell you? In order for me to deposit this money to your account, give me your bank details. Some people, what do? Some people fall for it. They reply with your bank details. Then the next message is what? I want to deposit $1 million to your account, but there is a banking fee of $100. You need to pay them $100, then the money will get deposited. Then what happens? You think to yourself, I'm getting $1 million, right? $100 is nothing, isn't it? 1 second. So what do? Some people pay that $100. After that, do you ever hear from them? You never ever hear from them. What were you going to say? Within the... So now you can... Sorry? Yeah. You mean the bank, if the person gives the bank details, you can trace them through bank details. You can. Once the person deposits in your account, you can then withdraw it. Or for example, I'll give you one more example. They send you a WhatsApp message saying what? Daraz is having 90% off. Have you guys got this? Cargill is having its 100th anniversary special offer. 90% off on everything. And they give you a link. When you click on that link, it goes to a website that looks just like Daraz. The Daraz logo is there. The orange color is there. The menu is there. Isn't it? Is it the actual Daraz site? It's not the actual. It's a fake site that looks just like Daraz. What do? In your excitement, you start adding items to your cart. 90% off, right? So what do? You add it to your cart and you go to checkout. In checkout, what do? You give your delivery details. You also give your bank details. Your card details also given. And then what happens? When you click on pay, who does it go to? It goes to the hacker. The hacker now has your delivery details. He also has your card details. Everybody okay with this? This is what we call phishing. Sometimes, I'm going to show you an example now. Sometimes they threaten you. Everybody okay with this? Give me a second to show you. I regularly get these. I'm sure you guys also will get it. Guys, when you all get these messages, you shouldn't fear. You should... Well, it's not freezing now. Let me find the message first. Sometimes they threaten you saying what? I have access to your web history. I have access to your microphone. I have access to your webcam. And I'm going to expose it in 5 days, in 10 days, unless you do the following. You make a payment. You should not report this to the police. Some people actually get very worried about this. Okay, can you guys check this out? I hope I can find it. I hope they haven't deleted it. One second. I got an email. I kept it to show it to you all, but sometimes if it's this thing, your email service provider will delete it. I hope they haven't deleted it for me. Yeah, so I got an email. Only one question I have. How did they... I'll show it to you all.
Find out about your name and stuff. And your
Not
name.
that. How did they send it from my email is what I'm. I'll show you to give me a second.
Just leave them on the. Leave them on the. But then someone will actually look like that. And I think
One second, huh? One second. Guys, I can't find that email now. Guys, I can't find that email, man. Huh? Which one? I can't. I had it. So everybody, guys, girls, I cannot find that email. But sometimes, boys, everyone, look here, boys. Sometimes what do? They send you an email threatening you, pretending as though they know a lot of personal information about you. And they threaten that they're going to reveal it, they're going to put it out, unless you do what they want. Remember, these are what we call phishing emails. They are just tricking you in order for you to reveal personal information. Everyone okay with this? Guys, girls, can you look at this example over here? Look at this email over here, this screenshot over here. It appears to be from Nokia. It appears to be from Nokia, but can you guys read it? If you look at the email address, info@news.nokia.com. Sounds a bit suspicious, that email address. And then look at the subject, uppercase, lowercase, and it's forcing you to react immediately, right? Look at it. Save your stuff, sign into your Nokia account before it disappears forever. So normally, guys, when it's a phishing attack, they try to get you to react immediately. Buy now, do it now, it's going to go forever. You guys get it? So when there is an email pressurizing you to do something immediately, high chances it's a phishing attack. Everybody okay with this? And Nokia will never just let your data disappear, right? They will give you many, warnings before it. Okay, can you guys read it? Have they addressed you in this email by your name? Where are you going, mister? Have they addressed you by your name? It's a very general email, right? You can clearly see this email has been sent to many people. Okay, read the email. To protect your privacy, this account will be deleted in 14 days. So sign in now. Can you see the link there? They haven't given you a link, right? They are just given you text to click on, isn't it? So you never know when you click on this. So sign in now. Where you will be taken, you don't know, because you can't see the address, right? So be careful. Read the next one. It just takes a few seconds. Again, a link is given, but you can't see the address. We hope to see you soon. Sincerely, the Nokia account team. This email grammar itself doesn't sound very good, isn't it? It doesn't sound professional. When you see this, immediately you know something is wrong here. So before you ever open emails like this, confirm with the organization. I received such an email. Did you guys send it? Everyone okay with this? Exactly. Then just ignore it completely. Why are you even opening the email? Okay. Sometimes, guys, you're getting a message for something you're not even a part of. DHL is sending you a message. You didn't even order anything. You shouldn't even be opening the message. Just delete it. Because if you open it, your curiosity will get you to click on a link. Your curiosity will get you to reply. So best is, if you never ordered anything, just delete the email. Are we all okay with this? Read the next one, boys. On WhatsApp, SMS has come. What does SMS say? Activities on your RBC account is unusual. Click this link to secure. Look at the URL, www.1 and it says royalbank.com.cgi. Now guys, when you get such a SMS about your banking account, do you go and read the URL? You panic, right? In your panicking, you don't read the URL. If you carefully look at the URL, you will see it's a fake URL. Okay. And then what happens? You click on it, you go to a fake site. On that fake site, they ask you for what? Your email address, your password, you submit all these details, it goes to the hacker. Are we all okay with this? They might get your IP address, your location, things like that. But you have to type something for them to get any more. Look at this WhatsApp message. I'm sure many of you all have seen these WhatsApp messages, right? Free voucher, free gift. Okay, in groups it comes. Adidas is giving away free pairs of sneakers. Click here to claim yours. When you click on it, you go to a site. The site will look just like Adidas. What do they ask you? Okay, your shoe is ready for delivery. Enter your delivery details. Once you put your delivery details, the hacker now knows exactly where you're located. Most probably next message will be, we have posted it. There is a custom clearance charge of $50. So what do? You make that payment, not realizing you are never ever going to get a pair of shoes. Everyone okay with this? Can you guys go through this? A phishing attempt via WhatsApp. Could they do anything with your IP address? Generally difficult to do anything only with your IP address. That's why they will ask you to either reply to the message so that they can get some information about you. Only with your IP address, it's a bit difficult. So that's why they ask you to reply or to open a link and type something. But the problem is when you get such an email, you get so excited, right? Either you panic or you get very happy, and you don't read the URL. You don't notice the grammatical errors. You get it? In your excitement, you just go ahead and give them everything. Okay. Everybody okay with this? Guys, girls, everyone. Everybody, in a phishing message, everybody, in a phishing message, there are two things that can happen. They will ask you to open a link to a fake site, or they will ask you to reply with details. Everyone okay with this, boys? In phishing messages, either they'll give you a link to a fake site, or they will ask you to reply with personal details. Okay? Everyone okay with this? Right, guys, girls, all of you all. We will keep farming for tomorrow. Everyone, tomorrow we continue with theory, guys, online. Tomorrow we continue with theory. Okay? Right, guys, girls, all of you all. Until we meet again then. Take care, stay safe. See you all tomorrow. Okay, one second. Boys, everyone, tomorrow is the deadline for your practical homework. I hope everybody is working on it. Web authoring practical homework. The homework deadline is tomorrow. Guys, tomorrow is theory, but your deadline for the homework is tomorrow. Please make sure it happens. Okay? Right, take care, everyone. See you all tomorrow.